Martha. I am at the KL airport, KLIA Terminal 2, Gate 5, waiting to board my plane back to Singapore. It's only a 1-hour flight. I'm making this video because I have time, I can. And actually I was thinking of talking about what happens when we are overwhelmed. So as we get older, I think it's very important to know who you are, what you like, what you need. And this morning when I took the bus from Paradigm to KLIA2, it was a 7 a.m. bus to KLIA. The entire bus is just filled with solo travelers. Everybody was essentially having an empty seat next to them. And lo and behold, somebody behind me started talking. So if you are a lone traveler, you won't be talking. And what did I get? I get the only couple on the entire bus sitting behind me. And some of you may remember that when people talk behind my back, I start to get a headache. So I was staring at them, glaring at them, getting more and more angry because I knew I was going to get a headache, or I can just move. So that's what I did. My body needed to move because the only couple on the bus was sitting behind me. So I moved and I had a good sleep. And so I did battle. Do I not move and not offend them, or do I move and take care of myself? So I moved and take care of myself. And I did get a nap, and I felt good when I arrived here. So when I arrived here, I went to Dome, and the restaurant that I chose to be at was near the area I wanted to check in, Jetstar. So I went to Dome, and there was like maybe one other customer. So I took a booth seat and I ordered my food. The moment I ordered my food, I started to hear people talking, like loudly. And then it became really loud. So at some point I was like, I came to this restaurant precisely because there was only one other person. Just as I sit down, just as I order, seven people arrived. And where do they sit? They sit at the table just in front of my booth. They were so loud, so loud. And I finished my meal, and you know what? They were loud. I gave myself permission to be loud. So I turned on my YouTube, I watched YouTube videos, the noise didn't affect me anymore. After I finished eating, I started to feel really tired. I really needed to close my eyes. And I tried to close my eyes, but because they were so loud, I moved. I moved just 2 booths away. So because it's open space, really it doesn't make a difference. But psychologically, I did what I could. And so I moved 2 booths, and it was still very loud. You know what I did? They couldn't see me, okay? They couldn't see me. I don't know whether they could hear me, but I shouted. I shouted not at them. I shouted to let go of the anger that is inside me, the anger, the frustration, the angst. So I just kind of, I just shouted, and I felt better. So I did what I could. I was frustrated. I needed to just close my eyes for a bit, and I just needed to let go of that frustration out of my body. And I did it another 2 more times. I felt so good. I wasn't shouting at them. My shouting did not reduce any of their voices. I don't think they even knew that I sat near them and was really bothered by the sound. But you know what? I was not doing it to express it towards someone. This is a public place. They have right, as much right as me, to exist, to make noise. But they were so loud. 7 of them. I don't know why. Okay, so after doing that, I took care of myself, released my pent-up frustration, and then I could sleep. I slept really well. I think I slept for like 20 minutes. So taking care of yourself is so important. Then I am going through the KL customs, and in case you don't know this, there's something you can get called the APEC card, and the APEC card allows you to go on the express check-in lane. Being a highly sensitive person, like going through customs, this checkpoint, that checkpoint, really stresses me out. So somebody said, you don't travel enough to warrant getting the APEC card. However, the APEC card saved me easily several hours of queuing by now. So the customs today at KLIA2, easily it saved me half an hour of queuing, and coming here another half an hour. And I've done this a couple of times, including to Bali. So easily 6 hours of queuing. I think I can do without 6 hours of queuing in my life and just paying for the APEC card. So this is another way where I'm taking care of myself. If you can take care of yourself financially, so be it. If you need to move seats, move. If you need to shout and scream, scream. As I get older, I really care less about what people think and more about what I need. Not even what I want, what I need for my sanity. So here I am at the KL Departure Lounge, and I sit down. There were 3 people, and guess what? Yeah, the moment I sit down, 2 people come. They sit next to me. What do? They start talking. The entire lounge, they sat next to me. So you can say this is not my day. You can say, why me? You can say law of attraction. What you put out, you. Maybe all the more I don't want this to happen. It keeps happening to me. You can play victim. You can complain, or you can just breathe and do your best. Let go of the rest, and let go of your frustration. Do what you need. Take care of yourself. So I am already wearing my earplugs. I'm wearing my comfy clothes. My scarf has become my new security blanket. I like it because it also protects my throat. I believe it's important to keep your throat warm. You're less likely to fall sick. I wear my happy earrings. These are my favorite pair. And I carry all my passport in my little pouch because they asked for it several times. You don't know. So yeah, you just do what you can to take care of yourself, feel better. So we create travel rituals and routines, and what they do is they ground us, they anchor us, they soothe us. And it's really important for people like me who are empaths, who are highly sensitive, and traveling stresses us out. Today I came across this blog post by my schoolmate. She said she lost her luggage when she was traveling, and because of that she had to buy new clothes, and she hates shopping. And the reason why she hates shopping is because she doesn't like her body, and so it's very difficult for her to buy clothes that she likes. And I didn't know that. She's beautiful, she has a beautiful body, but all of us have our struggles. And so what is one person's struggle is different from another. For me, my struggle is noise. When it's too noisy, I get a headache. When people talk behind my back, I get a headache. When I travel, it stresses me out. And instead of, since I don't have someone to cuddle me, I wear clothes that makes me feel like I'm cuddling myself. So you come up with rituals that soothes you, that works for you. It's very important to ask yourself what you need. So traveling early in the morning helps because there's less people, less crowd, and that's what I'm going to do more of in future, because my flight is 11:20, and I booked this flight because I thought, well, I really didn't want to wake up that early, but I actually left at 7 to take the bus here. So if I didn't care about saving money taking the bus to the airport, I could have taken a cab, and that could have saved me some other time. So I could have arrived at the airport earlier, avoid some crowds, including the crowd that had the group that had 7 people talking at the top of their voices the moment I ordered my food. What can you do? You can only laugh about it. In life, you can laugh about it or you can cry about it. And I choose to laugh about it. Do what you can, let go of the rest. Because we are in public places and we can't really control how people behave. And being Asians, that's what we do. We suffer in silence. We don't tell people off. We just suffer. Just suffer and suffer and suffer. I think this is why we end up with illnesses. And so I do know of emotional releasing techniques. One of them I did just now, which is screaming. And I do tell myself, like, I release all stress and tension in my body. I release to be irritated by the noises around me. I release to let the noises around me affect me. Things like that. You see, I already feel better. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. And I have this free online program called Clean and Clear. You can subscribe to it. It's called eroscoaching.com/clean-and-clear, clean and clear. And it shares emotional releasing techniques. They help me a lot as a highly sensitive person who was constantly overwhelmed. It took me years to learn all these techniques, so that instead of taking it out on the people around you or punishing yourself, you learn how to heal yourself, let go of overwhelm, and you can become healthy and happy. So I'm really looking forward to sleeping on the plane. Like I mentioned in another video, I was sitting on the last row of the flight because I can't stand someone sitting behind me. So I will be one of the first people to get on the plane. The moment I sit down, I'm gonna sleep. I need to sleep. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, only 5 hours. And this trip has been really good for me. I did 5 workshops, 2 of them were full days. And I made money, and I got to stay with my friend, and I also got to play with her daughter. It's very nice to see how happy, healthy she is, because her mom is spiritual and intuitive. It's very beautiful to witness the mother-daughter relationship. And so this has been a really good trip for me. And so today I deliberately kept it empty, so I'm going to take it easy and take care of myself. So I'm really grateful for this time in KL, grateful for this trip. And tomorrow I have two fun things that I'm doing, and I'm meeting a friend. But Friday, Saturday is full on. It's full on Friday and Saturday. So yes, we do need to pace ourselves, including blocking out time to rest. So today, when I arrive in Singapore, it's going to be my off time. Gonna rest, going to sleep more and more, and yeah, just start arriving back at Singapore and do my laundry. These are things that are also pretty grounding. Yeah, I wish I took an earlier flight though, because as you can tell, this place is getting noisy. Okay, thanks for watching this video. Bye.